Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a new series with your host Nighthawk. We're in the Twisted Logic number 2, which is Moon 2 by Kerblah, and I've just come down from the spawn area into the first kind of entry room before our main entry up a little ways further, and just reading the signs here. Good morning, subject number 236. I'm glad to see you recovered quickly. Please enter the training facility to your right. We have no time to waste. But first things first, collect records to maintain power to the facility. Your time begins when the door is opened. And there's some bread over here. And we'll go ahead and make our way over to our initial starting area. This is really the true starting area. Due to ATC regulations, I can't walk you through the course. However, our service robot, Flexo, will be able to. Listen to him. Confide in him. He may be your only contact. Good luck, subject number 236. We'll be watching you. This is Spawn Rock. Welcome, subject number 236. I am Flexo. Welcome to ATC training course. Let us begin. Take contents and complete task. Use what you know. Penetrate the star. Whole bunch of sand. Welcome to Twisted Logic number 2, Moon. This is a linear branching map. As you explore, you'll find challenges and music discs. This map is by Kerblah. The link to it will be in the description. It says make sure to use guideposts and markers to your advantage. They will help you find your way around the map. This is a marker. I think that's a marker. I don't remember for sure exactly what it was. It's been a while since I've looked at these maps. Twisted Logic features puzzles, traps, and other designs that will test you in various ways. Use clues and secrets around the map to your advantage. And once again, make sure you read the rules and understand different guideposts and markers. For information, consult the Minecraft forums. So the map rules. Find and complete the note room. Play on easy, normal, or hard. Never on peaceful. We are on hard. I did switch it to peaceful as I was coming down into the facility just because that water room was packed with mobs and it wasn't really started yet. Play on survival, not creative. You can see at the bottom we are on survival. Do not fly, spawn items, X-ray, or use God mode. The only two mods that I have is Optifine, which is primarily for textures or for performance. Does give me zoom, but I probably won't use that too much. Except, wow, there's gold underneath there. Not that I can really get to it, but that's okay. And I have a death counter as well that I hope will work suitably. I will be writing down the death counts between recordings, but that's okay. There's a couple of bugs with it still, but it should do pretty nicely. So do not use music discs from skeletons or creepers. Do not leave the boundaries of the map. Survive any way you can. Think before you act. Do not build a portal. Portals will be provided. Good luck and have fun. The note room consists of 11 music discs and 4 ore blocks and a mastery cactus. The note room may be hidden. It is your goal to place each block in its designated place until the note room is complete. We'll snoop around here. Note, it's quiet in deep space. A bit too quiet. And there's the release date. Minecraft is always better with headphones. Well, indeed I am wearing headphones, but that's also just for recording purposes. Well, there's a light coming from the top of the halo. Can't really see it from here very well. So let's turn some of this sand into sandstone. We'll start with that and see where that gets us. So we need to get down to that ring. And hopefully we can do this without getting knocked off at any point. I'm going to start down here just because that's one block closer to our target. And make some more sandstone. I don't want to use all of the sand this way because we will need it to get down. And almost over the platform now. Okay. Now we'll just drop sand down here. That is a long ways down. And one more for good measure. And now let's see if I can manage to do this without getting myself killed. Use 3 per 2 blocks down, not the most efficient. If I was better at the whole jumping puzzle thing, then I could probably do better. I guess once I get down, I'll have plenty of sand, really. Let's see. There we go. And that spawner is starting to spin, which I saw was skeletons, which he could cause us some problems. Leave me alone, skeleton. I don't want to deal with you quite yet. Right, so I wanted to have this all the way down, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Get over here. Give me your bones. Haha. Okay, so we have a box on a note block, and we get some resources here. A shovel, a pickaxe, an axe, some arrows. Let's go light up this spawner here. This dude, that's so much easier when you have a sword. I'm guessing there's another spawner over on this side somewhere. Ah, there it is. I suppose I should actually keep at least one of these spawners active to get some bones to start with here. Because it's going to be a little while before resources are exactly... Oh, I just saw that. I'm going to have to go back for that. Get some trees going here. Whoops. Well. Oh, he's still on there. He could be problematic. See if we get some saplings here. When we do move on to the next little area. Hey. Can't you see I'm trying to talk here? I'm going to actually try to light that up a little bit better. We can always turn it off or take the light away if we want to. And let's get this side lit up, because we don't want to deal with creepers. Hi. Go away. No one invited you to this party. Really don't want to deal with creepers down here right now while we're trying to get set up and started. So this probably going to be a little bit of a slow start. Once we get a little bit more resources built up, then it should get to be a little bit more interesting, and I'll endeavor to move forward as quickly as possible, but I want to at least get a reasonable set of equipment to start here. At least get our resources started the right way. Okay, we got dirt here. We only got one sapling off of that guy, off that tree. I hear a skeleton. Oh, and there are zombies on that bridge. So what I'm going to do is try to get as many as many trees started here as I can. Food is going to be an issue for a while, because right now we don't have any seeds. Okay, there's a couple of saplings. Get these planted on all of the dirt blocks we have available. We can get some apples from the trees, so that helps. Let's grab some planks. And let's go. We're going to set this up so we can get back up to the top here. We're a little shy on torches right now. But we will have to just make do with what we have. It may be beneficial to pick up some of the glowstone. That is all of our torches. Now, see if we can find our way down. Without dying. If we do this right, we should be okay. Well, getting back out might be a little bit of an issue with light. And I apologize, it's going to get a little bit dark, but unfortunately I don't have the... Well, actually now I can make a quick furnace. And get some torches going. There we go. Not the ideal use for wood at the moment, but better than no torches at all. And this should... Nope. That should make the rest of that into charcoal. Let's make some sticks while we wait. We're pretty well set up. Probably could use another couple of swords. just for backups. I may add inventory tweaks just so that my swords and things auto-populate, but I'm undecided on that. That's kind of game-changing a little bit, but not that much. Okay, there's some torches. Let's go ahead and we'll light this up as we go. And get some... This does give us a little bit of blocks to start with here, too. Where are we at? We should be... Let's go this way. We should be getting close to it, I think. I see it. We just have to get to it. Let's close that hole before we end up falling into it. That would sort of make this particular quest useless if we fell in a hole. Okay, and now let's try going down. I see water down there. Try to get a better view here. Guess we should be okay. Yeah, there's glass there, so we won't end up falling out. Oh, a bow and a bunch of arrows. That's a good thing. A bucket, so we get ourselves a water bucket. That's actually well worth the trip. Yeah. Nothing else in here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see if we can climb back up here. And make ourselves a path. Should be able to go this way now. I think. Okay, where did I go? Oh, I think I went above it. I think I went too high. Yep, there it is. There's my path. Probably went above that, went above the first one and probably below the second. Okay, let's pick up our crafting bench and furnace and head over to, or head back over to the main island, or main starting area here. And bone meal those saplings up and see about making some headway towards climbing up the first part of this. Oh, that made a mess. That made a mess of things. Okay, so there's... Basically, we can go up either side of this. Let's turn this into bone meal. Whoa, tree. How dare you shoot at me? That was uncalled for. That is a big tree. That turned out to be a really big tree. Way bigger tree than I expected to end up with. That's okay, we need lots of wood. This will give us a good start to a wood supply and give us some charcoal to work with. And just break this down enough so we can get to the wood. And I almost just noticed I just about ran the first stone pickaxe out too. Get some wood here. Kind of try and get as much of this out as we can. What do you think you're doing up here? Well, that was unfortunate. Ah, really? Okay, so here's a problem. I don't have my spawn set down anywhere close to that. That's the default spawn area. So I've got to run all the way back down and go through the initial starting room. So I'm going to pause it here real quick and get back down there. See you in a second. Okay, and we're back. Just crossing the bridge over to the tree now. Try to get our stuff back first of all. Ow. Ah, yikes. Oh, man. Yeah, that was not a good start to things. Okay, we'll be back in a second again. And we're back again. I'll be honest, I was on the walk back over here. It's not horribly far, but on the walk back over here, I did contemplate just starting this in completely over again from scratch and just re-recording this part again. But it just didn't seem quite right. Basically because I had pretty much all of the resources that I'd gathered thus far in my inventory at that point that just went right over the edge of the world. Now I'm starting completely from scratch again. So we might end up here a little bit longer than we would have otherwise. But such is life. And what I will probably do is wrap this episode up here in just a couple minutes and probably just go ahead and get some basic resource farming done before starting the next episode, so that we can actually do something more interesting than die 3 or 4 times in the very first part. I will probably also adjust the death counter down by 1, because the very first death is jumping in the void to start the map, so it's not exactly truly how many times I've died to the map itself. I kind of think that's not exactly a real indicator, so I probably will adjust the death counter down by 1 before I continue on. But in the meantime, we're going to finish cutting down this tree before ending this episode, I think, since it seems to be giving us all sorts of problems with skeletons and things. Maybe we can actually get the whole tree this time instead of getting shot out of it and shot, and hopefully we get more than one apple out of this tree. Because that would be nice to actually have some food. But we'll see what we get. Let's see, more branches this way. Trying to actually capture all the wood before it falls. Break as many of these leaves out as possible. That'll make growing the next one easier. Let's see, where's the actual tree? Over there. Okay. Of course, I no longer have a water bucket, so now there's nice water flowing over the edge of the world there. Unfortunately, my desperate attempt to save myself didn't work out very well at all. Oh well, such is life, and death, and things. Hannibal and I did try to start this map at one point, and got basically nowhere in it. After quite a while, it was very frustrating to get just getting started. We got up to the first intersection and died a whole bunch of times to a horribly complex maze, and yeah, so I've seen a little bit of this map, but not very much of it. But I wanted to actually try it again and see if I could make progress. Maybe be a little bit more patient with it and try to actually make progress with it. So here I am on my own, and gonna see how far I can get through this thing. And hopefully not just rage quit and curse Kerblah's name. Because the detail on this map is, in the map that I've seen so far, is amazing. And I'd actually like to see the whole thing if I can survive it. So, with that, I'm going to say goodbye for this episode, and look forward to recording a bunch more of this series, and hopefully actually make some real progress on the next episode. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!